I am so humbled at the fact that, like you said, for me, it's been 20 years in the making to go from where I began from dealing with one entrepreneur or a solo entrepreneur, or even when dealing with bigger universities, where I always found my biggest frustration was in needing and desiring and wanting each individual in the organization to understand how important they were. Number one. And then number two, I needed the organizations to understand how important those people were and why they were important. When I met with Stefan and when I came to Orlando and I met with Ovia and I said, look, I'm new to this city, don't know anything about it, but I'm smart and dumb enough to know that I need to know somebody that knows this city so that they can help me implant into this city. And like he said, the more we talked, I am so humbled at the fact that he said, you know what, let's talk more. And the more we talked, we started seeing where these companies had a similar heartbeat, where these companies had a similar pulse. And having him agree to come alongside with Aeonian is something that I never really thought would happen, but I'm so glad it did. So don't let him fool you into thinking that I'm the brains and he's the bronze. Nah. We share the load.
I'm like, you know, I got a little brawn in me.
We share the load. We share the load. It's just that I'm quieter sometimes.
Yeah, you are that.
Sometimes. Yeah.
One thing that Joy won't often tell people is that even in the Aeonian Ovia, the Ovia aspect is still part of her vision. She came to me one day and was like, okay, help me monetize this thing. But inside the help me monetize this was her full vision of what this company is and was to become. And so kind of the thing that I've done is I've recognized her vision, captured her vision, and kind of like Diet Pepsi and a Mentos. Just kind of dropped the Mentos in the Diet Pepsi and watched it all squirt and splurt all over the place. The concept that she's had for so many years of helping businesses to become better from the inside is something that Ovia's always wanted to do. We just didn't verbalize it that way. And so when we sat down for the first couple of times and started talking, it was like an automatic kismet between the two of us. People have been asking us about Aeonian and Ovia a lot lately. And people kind of want to know, well, what's going on? Well, what's happening? And I think the easiest way to say what Aeonian Ovia is or is going to be is to just kind of tell you to stay tuned. I know it's kind of a cop-out to say stay tuned, but there's nothing more than astute greatness on the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, we legitimately are looking to do something that a consulting company doesn't do.
Yes.
Consulting companies don't set out to normally change the world. And we are legitimately out to change the world. We are legitimately out to alter the landscape of our society and our culture through consulting in business.
Go for it.
Yeah.
If we could stop pausing in uncertainty, or because I don't know what the next step looks like, or I don't know what tomorrow holds, and just give it 150% of know-how today.
Yeah.
We'd be completely amazed at what all of the tomorrows would look like.
Absolutely. One of the things that I know we've said to our clients before is, kind of take a look at what would it look like if you put everything you had into this for a specific period of time. And with Aeonian and Ovia, that's what we've chosen to do. We've chosen to take everything we had, all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom, all of the time, all of the energy, all of the effort, and we decided to take it all and put it into this. Put it into Aeonian and Ovia, and let's see if we can make a big difference in the world.
I bet we do.
I bet we do too.
Yeah. But guess what? We want to do it with you.
That is the most important part.